Alrighty, hello, we are back with Finger Bang. 3 games left of Season 2, looking to get to Season 3 today. We're going to play these 3 games. We have no idea whether or not we're going to be with Salisbury come the end of the season, as we are precariously sitting above the relegation zone. There are, 4 points between us and 22nd. But also 4 points between us and 17th. So it does really all come down to these last 3 games. We are safe for now. I don't think we will be if we do get relegated. Well, we won't, because the league below this one isn't loaded. So we have to avoid relegation to keep the job. So we're going to play these 3 games and either get to the end of the season with Salisbury or look for a new job again. 3 games in question. Chesham at home. Chesham sitting in, I can't see him, 11th. Bath City away. Bath sitting in 12th. And Dagenham at home sitting in 3rd. So not the easiest of games, but we're going to give it our best shot. Hope some other results go our way and see if we can keep this job. Chesham in just 2 days. We barely kept hold of our job in the last video with the board ultimatum saying we had to win the next game, which we did. We then continued to lose, draw and draw, but points are points. Still out of the relegation zone for now. We can just play our game, hope to get some points on the board and not be relegated. Championship's looking wild. Wolves, West Ham and Norwich topping that one. Ooh. 4 top prospects. Nice. We'll let them play their little game. Because wage budget is still very bad. Yep, always pressure, always pressure. And the youth prospects do not matter to us unless we get to keep our post here. We did get our first coaching badge somewhere along the way with Salisbury, so that will help if we do manage to not keep this one. We should be able to get another job in England at least, which is what we like. But really, given the way the career's gone so far, I want to be able to actually start a season with a club, which we haven't done yet. We started unemployed, so got into Leopoli later than the season start. Joined Boom Prom halfway through their season, which also finished halfway through Salisbury's season. So yeah, so far we haven't had a full season at one team. So we either want to stay with Salisbury or quickly get a job afterwards to try and, start a season with a team. Not sure it matters which team at this point. I would like it to be this one. We've got to know them quite a bit. I think if we do get the chance to have a full transfer window, I kind of have an idea what we want to be doing. Taylor's a bit tired, but he can stay on to start. Yeah, we'll just go with what got us some points recently. Before I go for a win at home. Go make sure I got the match sounds on quickly. Address. Our home form is important. Yeah, no, we owe them. They love that. They get up for it. You tell them we owe them for what happened last time. They got crazy. Alright. Nice match sounds there, boys. There. Just super quiet. Have I got volume down on here or something? I don't think I can check that in game, can I? We'll have a look afterwards. But they're there, promise. Alright, 3 shots in 10 minutes. Go on, take the game to them. Start as you mean to go on. Would be nice if one of those 2 on target would have been an early goal. 3. I stay quiet. I will keep quiet for now, because chances are they're going to get one chance and go and score it. Or Hedges gets the tackle in and Garlow picks it up, passes to Celestine, who takes it wide, but it's still there, gets it in the middle, and Willard hits it straight at the keeper. It did look like a certain goal. Fucking Willard, man. I need some encouragement though. Go on, boys. I'm wondering if his possession stats keep up. We should go to balanced for the second half. Possibly. Or to try to keep it as it is. Because it's going well. These are a mid-table team, had nothing so far, so yeah, why change it if it's working there? I wanted me to pass into space, which we can do. I remember which one it is. Pass reception, yeah. Alright, just take your advice, see if you know what you're talking about. We're not disappointed so far. At this stage, any point is huge, so we will take a draw. But with these stats, I would like a win here. Shout another encourage at him. Nobody playing particularly badly. What can we do? We've got to go and score. Is this our time? Wright picks up a wayward pass. Nothing silly now, boys. Good. Willard beats his man in a run. Gets it into a box to no one, but Wright picks up the clearance. He shot from distance. I told you not to do that. You had options, mate. Oh, corner. Ooh. About 1-0 loss last time with a corner. Ooh. Oh. Hold on. What? What happened? I just saw someone looked over at the assistant. Hold on. No idea, but we'll take it. Come on, Hedges. Yes! Oh my god. Yes! Come on, come on, come on. 1-0. Keeper came off his line there, didn't he? They're moving early. But like, if that was saved, it would have been a retake. Hold up. Hold up. Now, nothing silly. We'll make some subs at the 80th. Yep. Only one of these can come off. Key is not playing the best. Well, he's doing okay, but the other one's doing better. Come on, hold it, hold it, hold it. We're in a great position here to make another sub. What do we do here? Celestine on the right, Jagger Kane on. Sorry, why have they put Cove there? No, what's happened here? Why have they done that? Alright. We want Cove to go there. Willard comes off for Briggs. Yes. Alright. 5 minutes. 4 minutes have added. 2 more minutes, boys. 3 points in the bag for today. Yes, that's exactly the start we needed. I would have liked a goal from open play and not have to rely on a penalty, but who gives a shit at this point? We will take it. Moves us up to 19th, 5 points away from relegation. We can afford to lose a game now. We'd rather not, but we can afford to. If we win the next one, we are safe. Even if we draw the next one, we're possibly safe, depending on the result. That's huge. Massive. Up the boys. Come on, Salisbury. Amazing. We love that. 2 teams relegated already. 3 teams. So, really, if Horsham lose the next game, we're just safe. Or draw. If they don't win, we're good. Beautiful. And who are they playing? The already relegated team and Dorking. But Dorking are up there. The great escape. Not escape, but, you know, we're safe. Seemingly. Not mathematically, but it's looking good. Love that. Love that. 4 days to Bath. Alright, we do. Now we need to start thinking about what to do next season. Yeah, it's new record low. 451 people turned up to see us actually win a game. Just slightly unfavoured for this one. We do have some decent away form. And we have had a lot of close games with the higher up teams. Just not close enough, you see. We've lost like 1-0s, 2-1s, 3-2s. We just had a 1-1 draw to Dover, who are either first or second. So we're not a bad team, we just need to score some more goals, you know. Yeah, if we do manage to survive, we'll tweak the formation a little bit. We'll go for a bit more positive football rather than survival. Try work out a system, get the players in for the system which I want to play there, like in it. Start to actually mould a team the way I like it. Because so far we've just been relegation avoiders the whole time. Never had a team near the top half of the table. And that's just been our job so far, you know. At Leopoli, we actually won Manager of the Year for not getting relegated. So we can't say it's too much down to us. For a new badge yet. We'll do at the first opportunity and hope they allow us. But yeah, let's not count our chickens until we know. Still not 100% that we keep this job. The board are still disappointed, of course. It's still not 100% that we stay in the league. It's like 97, but it's not 100. You just need Horsham to not win one of their last 2 games. Or if we don't lose this one, we should be okay. Bath City apparently not in the best form right now. Oh, this one's louder. Maybe it was just a terribly low standard of crowd, which is fun. I didn't realise they had like dynamic crowd sounds that much. We are playing in the dark kit, so this is not us, and we would like to avoid conceding within the first minute, please. Please. I mean, thank you, but maybe not so close next time. Jesus. I don't get that. Alright, do we get a go? Hedges gets past his man. He's getting good at that, you know. He has been a little bright spark in this bad half season. I've enjoyed watching him. He does his job. Willard and Celestine. They're supposed to be better, but... Ooh! Speaking of, Celestine bangs one in. Ooh. Another set piecer, but we're not chasing anymore. Beautiful cross. I can't really see much of what goes on in these boxes, but it looks like he had a pretty free header there, just unmarked. Beautiful. Lovely. Only shot on target so far for us, but again, all we have to do is not lose this game. Getting a goal makes the chances of that significantly higher. Nice. Willard. He's supposed to be the star man of his team. Keeps dropping stinker after stinker. He has got a little bit better since we turned him into an inside forward rather than a winger. But still not sure if I'm seeing enough. I think he's on a relatively high wage. Contract is running out soon, but he was asking for like 900 odd. Which is too much for our wage budget for someone who's not going to perform. But again, we are going to change the system. So before we think about contracts and transfers, we'll have a look at the tactics. That's another bar hit for them, but Celestine is on the go. He's slowed down, and why has he done that? If you're going to slow down, at least turn around. Another free kick, do it again. Set piece merchants, do it again. Oh, comes out though, hit that. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, I thought we were going to get another penalty then. We don't get that kind of luck. 1-0 at the half. A rare early goal. Even match so far, really. Taking our chances better. Got more possession by the end of the second half. But that's not important. Where's Horsham? They are losing to already relegated Havant and Waterlooville. Nope, sorry, Western. Oh, I was looking at the wrong team. Yeah, no, Western. Sure, yeah, that's good. They're also hoping to be mathematically safe. It really is in their hands because they were on the same points as us. Good stuff. If it stays exactly like this, the situation instantly looks 2,000 times better than it did before. We'll go from 2 points out of a relegation zone to 8 within 2 games. Would have been nice if they did that before the board got all pissy about it. You know, better late than never. Win that. Yep, nice. Go get a second. 2 goals from open play in 1 game. That's unheard of. Oh, open play, one with a corner, but you know what I mean. And they did. Josh Smith and assisted by Willard. Yes! That should wrap this one up. Make us safe. The last game being pointless. Just go get it done. Start thinking about next season. Beautiful. I mean, Parcel there should have done better, but we will take it. We enjoy not being the ones making the mistakes for once. Oh, Torquay chucking away their title. Nice work, Willard. Something, you got a decent rating there. Hedges is not, but I like Hedges. Get yourself a little rest, mate. Just waste some more time with the sporadic substitutions. You see, we don't have a stoppage thing in this league. Just 5 subs whenever you like. So if you are trying to waste time in the English lower divisions, Torquay lost, or are losing for now. Yeah, lost. If you are trying to waste time in these divisions, use subs like 5 in the 80th, 82nd, 84th, you know. Ooh. Andover missed their chance. I mean, they still have the same chance. Comes down to a last game, but you know, could have been 1 point rather than 3. Horsham have lost. We are mathematically safe. Beautiful. And yeah, as I said at the beginning of the last video, when we were having a ultimatum from the board saying we must win to keep our job, and now we're 8 points in the clear. I was thinking the board's verdict was a little bit unfair. Yeah, it's a strong finish here. Yep, that's Horsham relegated. Salisbury have avoided relegation completely. And if we go and look at this table, if we do manage to beat Dagenham, who are already qualified for playoffs and maybe resting some players, we could go up as far as 14th. That will give the board their mid-table finish they wanted. So we've gone from D to C already. It's not as bad as it looks. It's not as bad as it had been looking. Well, one last game, but means nothing at this point. Playing for pride. And I mean, a higher league finish would look a lot better. But I'm totally happy with where we are. I'm assuming not being relegated means we probably keep our job, which is what we wanted. And yeah, we'll get to the end of the season here and start off season 3 completely fresh. Good bit. Can have a proper look at those use in a minute then. Thing is, I'm not sure how early it comes in lower leagues, but in other saves I've already got the next season budget by now, if they know what's going on next year. Maybe it'll come after the last game, but if we get that message, we can assume we're safe and we will be in charge of Salisbury next season. And I want a top half finish if we are. I am sick of always fighting relegation. I want some progress. I don't want to become known as the saviour, the Sam Allardyce of the English lower divisions, or Greece. Four days, another home game. Should be more difficult, but as I said, they may be resting up for playoffs. They may just push out a full second team. I'm not sure. Or we might be going for a win to try and get a better seed. We'll see. Yeah, we're going to play this game. We're going to simulate closer and closer to the start of the next season. I'm not sure how far, but, you know, I don't want the next video to start with, quickly, just saw the same odds of us winning the last game on this one. But yeah, I don't want to start the next video with simulation. I want to get straight into the tactics, the transfers, maybe get up to the friendlies if we're lucky. But yeah, the next one promises to be a little more boring gameplay wise. You know, if you're watching these long FM videos, you know FM, you know what it's about, you know it needs to be done. Tomorrow. That came quickly, so promising for the end of season simulator. Oh my god, we finally got a green trainer. Go on, Celestine, and you got yourself a goal. You might be part of the next season's team. Haven't been impressed, but you know, you are 21. Depends what you want for your contract that is running out. They all are, because we're not a full-time team, you know. You don't want too much more if we can even save a bit of money on you. Sure. Willard, on the other hand, we have doubts. If we can afford it, I'm quite happy with most of the team. The goalkeeper's doing okay. Started a bit rough, but he's also very young. The midfield too I like. Could do with a centre back and maybe better fullbacks. I'm not exactly sure what system we're going to play yet, so that'll be decided after we take a look at that. this tactic's been overly tweaked, you know, just to try and grind out some results. But from what you can see, from what we know, we don't score enough with it. I mean, we do have 3 in the last 2, but 1 was a penalty, 1 was from a corner. And we seem to make a lot of chances these days, just not finish them. Alright, same team, same setup. It's done us good so far. Get it, boys. Dagenham and Redbridge. Last game of Season 2. Exactly what we want. Get this one out of the way, start building something. Let's enjoy it, boys. You're safe. Enjoy it. A win we would enjoy, but doesn't really matter at this point. Only to maybe let the board think we're doing better than we are. It's Torquay went 1-0 up already. Corner to Dagenham. Just over a bar. Are they still playing Andy Carroll? They are. I just saw him in there. Hey Carroll. How old is he at this point? 38. Still looks decent for his level though. AC. Good pickup. Ngalo, Smith. To my boy. Hey, Ngalo and Kia. They seem okay. Don't mind them. Right. Into Willard. Misses a target. Not proving your point here, buddy. That was a good chance, and you've missed it. 100% not worth the 900 odd you're asking for. So unless you can take a small salary dip or agree to the same, you will not be here next year, man. Not even a little bit. Alright. Get that. Ooh. AC should have been scoring that. That's what he does best. Speaking of, we should be looking to stop crosses here, right? Which are supposed to be, you know. Alright. Just do your thing, boys. Another corner. Another AC header. Not sure if that was a block or a keeper. Good take, mate. Good take. Hey, Finley Taylor. He's learning. 2 clean sheets in the last 2. Right, we haven't had the best of times so far, but we're not losing. Yeah, we've had too little possession. Kevin, mate, sort yourself out. Just said we need more possession. The boy's getting all disheartened about it. What did you think was going to happen? Alright, good position for a throw. Right into Willard. Back to right, into the box. Off the post. That was the chance. But good try. Could have been another one from Celestine there. He has shown glimpses in the last few games. As I said before the game, if he's not too expensive, we'll think about it. Willard picks it up, takes it past Marsh. Nope, doesn't quite get past him, but you know, tries again. Kia, out to right again, get it in. To Willard, who misses the target again. He's selfish, really. Keeps taking these shots, missing, acting like everything's fine. He was facing away from goal. There were other people in the box. Bad decision making. Maybe Wright could have got the tackling in there. Did there, but not as good as it could have been. Good hold, good hold. Well held, Taylor, again. Oh, it's through, he's through, he's through. Oh, that should have been it. That was the one. But we can't deny he got himself a chance. Yep, should have done better with it, but you know, if he keeps getting the chances, he will score them eventually. Still just 21 years old. So much space out there. What a goal, by the way. Can't even be mad about that. Did get a lot of time, but that's unsavable. Curler into top bins. Yeah, a lot of space for like no reason. Yeah, unsavable. Can't blame Taylor for that one. Puts us down to 18th, which isn't bad considering. Game's not over. We are getting our chances. Chances which they should be doing better with. Let's have a look at the title race. Torquay winning. Dover not. Looks like Torquay will be winning the league. Of course, in these... Good save, good save. Of course, in these divisions, only one automatic place is available, and one from playoffs. As these divisions are split into North and South. Which always confused me a little bit. Like, yeah, 2 teams go up from the North, and 2 teams go up from the South. 4 teams go down from the National. But what if all 4 teams are from the North? I'm not sure how we sort that out. 1-0 loss on the last day. Kind of expected given the league positions, but we will take it. We finished 6 points clear of a relegation zone. Job done. Salisbury still in the league and a chance to do something else next season. We do have some decent players. They did totally underperform before we arrived. Seems we managed to steady it a bit. Morale was a huge problem. So if we can fix that before next year, we can do better. As we just shown. 5 games there, 2 draws, 2 wins, 1 loss, only 1-0. Didn't see more than 1 goal in a game for a long time, to be honest. Yeah, if we can just tighten it up a little bit, start putting away some of those chances we had, we could be in with a shout for doing something good. Yeah, just simulate a few weeks, see what comes of it. There's the initial budgets. So we got the squad planning, we got the budgets. We can pretty much say we will be in charge of Salisbury come the beginning of season 3. Good, so let's go take a look at what we want to be doing. Initial budget is £470 and the wages, that's terrible. We're going to lose some players there. So yeah, that is Matthew Briggs is retiring, so that's another 160. Brings it up to 630. Matty Taylor also. Oh my god! Go now, please. Alright, we'll have something to do. This guy's wanted. Oh, he's not on a contract though, so if we can keep him on that, I'll be happy. We can. And this does come out of our wage budget. Which parts? All of them over a bitlet. Like that. Alright. That's a player. He's a good backup. And we don't want to lose him for nothing if we don't have to. In this one, he can go, he's just taking up space. Also, not really good enough. Papadopoulos, did use him a few times. He's a decent sub to have. But we'll think about it. Maybe we can get better and he won't be used. Adigan on loan, didn't really play much. Freddie Taylor will be going, so we'll be needing a new right back. Right, Willard, 575 at a minute. What does he want? Again, if we can save money on him, we'll keep him, but only for bench, so we're not willing to pay that much. No chance, mate. Alright, look, we're not here to negotiate with you. You are no way taking a pay cut. Let's have a look at Celestine. Been quite bad, but I do still have some faith in the lad. He's on 500. Play like ours. Can we get used to regular? We will be playing, so maybe 7. Get rid of all that. We don't do these things, man. Oh, promotion, yeah. You can have 50% on promotion. You can have a bigger bonus. Alright, what's 7 without the bonuses? But 1 year, let's get it to 650, 725. He's went up. Right, only because we have faith in you. We need you to hit the ground running. The financial situation is dire. I'm sure they're all... Oh no, we've still got another year of him. Evan on 480. Davies 35. Maybe we can get better. Kevin Wright. He asked, but 31. Don't think it was that good enough to justify spending more. You're on 750. We do like you. You have another year. Hedges. He's my boy. 490. It was looking good out here for our level. Very small, very nimble. Star player though. Can we get you down a bit? 490? Probably not. You want to make the playoffs. If it reduces your wage. It does not. But I do like him. We want to get some people in. He does want 2 years. Yeah. Alright. Okay. Just goes 2 years. We do want to have some for sure players. You're very low. We'll leave you till later. Willard can go. To build the team around, you know. We don't want like the whole team to leave before we start building a new system. We need someone to start the system. Some people to build the team around. Here we go. Tunbridge manager sacked. They're all sacked. Finish above Chippenham. That's what they're devastated about. Oh, maybe a little cup run for some money. That'll be nice next year. Right, what do you want? Worker in the wage budget. Yep. Grow club's reputation. Yeah, I like youth. Direct football. Okay. I can agree to that. This is good. They're all happy now. Might be why we got some results towards the end there. Right, my plans. Champions, playoffs, avoid relegation battle, finish in the top half. Yeah, very right that. See, means we probably have the players to do it. Give a middle break, 4 weeks. We're going to get a lot of wage budget from that guy retiring. Over 1,000. It's a shame it's not already showing on there now. Will it cost me if I go to release him now? Oh, look. Taylor came in midway and got a clean sheet record for Salisbury with 10. They were doing something right. You. Boys are going to sit there and rake in 12k. Scumbag. If you love the team, you'll go. Willard. I don't believe it, no. Most player of the match award. We saw none of that. I'm not having it. He can go. There's no way I'm going to make him a star player again after those performances. 0% chance, Willard. We'll find ourselves another winger or get a decent one on loan for a year. It's a nice moment to reiterate my own rules. I said we cannot apply for any new jobs all the time we are contracted. So if we apply for a new job, we either need our contract to run out or to resign first. We are allowed to speak to clubs if they offer us an interview. Which probably won't happen at this point, but you know, just in case. Beginning of next season, now that the board are okay, we'll ask for another badge. When do we say the season ends? June? Like end of June? I always say it's when that weird little leaderboards screen pops up. Never really fully understood the leaderboards. what we're going to do, we're going to see what happens in the next 5 minutes while we're just simulating some things. If nothing major happens, I'll go and simulate until the end of June off camera. I understand nobody wants to watch this part. Nothing's going to happen. We're just going to wait for us guys to retire, see what our full budget is once we have kept or not kept some of these players. I'm pretty sure even if their contract runs out, they stay here on a month-to-month basis. So we can figure that out come the end of June as well. Actually start the season properly in the next video and do the boring stuff there instead of here. The tactics, the transfers, trying to get to a friendly. Celestine has signed. New 1 year. Potentially, we can try to get this team some money. Be nice to have a transfer budget if we're still here next season, next, but I doubt it. These long videos for now are just practice for when I want to start streaming. I can't right now because I got a horrible internet connection in Beijing, so it's difficult to get the streams out of the country, you know. But when I eventually get out of here, these will be streams, not just long uploads. And to mark that, we'll probably start a new save, maybe with a added challenge, not just a journeyman. This one has just been teaching me a lot about how to keep thinking about shit to talk about, you know, and the editing for the highlights videos. I've learned a lot about editing in the last few months. And yeah, by the time I actually get to a country of proper internet laws, I can do the streams and do the edits better, straight from the off, start fresh, you know. But for now, we make do with what we got. We've got Salisbury, we've got season 3. Oh, Taylor's hung up his boots. Show that in the wage budget, please. Wait, what? Oh, did he go into coaching? I think he was already a player coach. Have a look. Celestine. Edges, good lads. Yeah, so we got all of that right here. 1.2k available now. Lovely. Board is pleased. Players are happy. No tax bill. How's the playoffs going? Dover beat Dagenham, Dorking beat Chippenham. I'm sorry. Is that the team they wanted us to be higher than? The team in the playoffs? Daniel Watts is expensive. Yeah, get off my list. He's out, and now he is a part-time coach. Okay, Matty Taylor. Welcome to the coaching team. Got one more player to retire. Got a load more contracts to look at. See who we do and do not want, but we won't be looking at that until we've looked at the tactic. See who does and does not fit our preferred system. AC's 24 goals, new team record. This will be the second year he's been there. How did he not break it in the first? Andy, get good. I think what we're going to do is not go too far into depth, as we don't have a lot of money. So we'll try to get a bowling first team, some half decent cover for a bench, because we can't take many subs anyway, right? So if we have like 4 or 5 players just sitting on reserves, taking up wage budget, that is not good for us, where we could have put that money into having better first teamers. Briggs has retired. That's good. Now we've got to find out who will be sticking around and who won't. We definitely need some wingers, because, I mean, Willard is arse. He is definitely leaving. And we didn't have any cover on the bench at all. We were using a left back there for so long. 1.4, beautiful. We can do something with that. Got a couple of players on 2-year contracts now, so we don't have to worry about them. Celestine is now worth up to 60k. If someone does offer that much, we definitely will take it. Finley Taylor, also on a 2-year. Decent potential there. Most clean sheets for Salisbury now. These guys, these ones on no contracts, they can stick around, but James Blanchfield over here, like £480 there, just doing nothing. Don't need that. Will Buse, 290 for your sub keeper, who's just not going to use. He can go. So we'll let a few of his contracts run out. Payne, he's okay to stay, he's not on a contract. You know what I mean? So yeah, we'll leave it there for today. As I said, off camera, I'll go and get this to the end of the season at least. Let some of these contracts run out, see what we have to work with for season 3, and we are still at Salisbury. I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.